Hello, hello. I hope everybody is doing fabulous. My dog just started barking, so we may have the friendliness of a dog barking tonight, but hey, whatever is fine. Whatever spirit has in store for us, right? So I hope everybody is doing well. I just wanted to, hey, Kate, how are you? Happy Monday. It definitely is a Monday, and I love the little cheer glasses. That is totally awesome. That gets me in the mood, just to start the show. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well too. All right, let's see who's out there. All right, Jeanette. Hi, how are you? I love seeing all your beautiful faces. And I'm so glad that with Facebook, at least I can kind of see what you look like. But again, if my dog starts barking, we're just going to say, oh, blessed to the bark. I'm the only one here at home, and I always lock my dogs outside so that they don't interfere. But, oh, thank you, Kate. Thank you so much for sharing. So today, I just wanted you to know, hi, Stephanie, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I wanted to let you know that today is the 20th of July, 2020. And believe it or not, it is the 20th show of Wine and Spirits. So I think we need to raise our glasses up to that this is the 20th show. And it's so hard to believe that I've been on here 20 times. So let's say cheer to spirit. And I thought, when you were talking about numbers and with spirit, telling you that you're on the right pathway, I think we are. I think we are. All right. Hi, Julie. How are you? Oh my gosh, everybody is coming on. Hey, Cassie, how are you? Oh my goodness, it's going so fast. I can barely keep up with who's coming on. All right. So what I want to let you know, if you do share, and I mean, we have two of them here, Cassie and Julie, both won a wine glass for sharing this page. And anytime that you can't really see that, can you? Anytime that you share the page, if you share it 4 times, you get your name 4 times in the drawing. The next drawing that I am actually going to do, and it's hard to believe, it will be August the 10th. So I can't believe, these months are just going by so fast. So then what I will do is do a drawing, and then whoever name that I draw, you don't have to be there. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss it. Show I have something planned. You do not have to be there. So all what I will do is text you, and you need to text me your address, and then I will send you that wine glass. So I can't believe we've already given 2 away. So it's so exciting. All right. So, and I found something. I'm going to go ahead and show you. I thought this was really cute. And I thought maybe I can, I don't know. It's very interesting. And I thought it doesn't have any sound to it, but I thought I have to show everybody that I did find that. So, all right. So let me see who else. Hey, Courtney, how are you? All right. And Luann. Oh, and let me tell you too. Hi, Luann. If you share the page, let me know, because if your page, Facebook page is on private, I won't be able to see who shared. So definitely let me know if you did share. Okay. Hi, Daniela. How are you? So definitely let me know if you did share. Okay. All right. So good evening, Jackie. Hey, Darlene. Oh, I love the little wine glasses. Those are so cute. So if you are new to here, okay, so what you need to do is have something to drink. You can drink water, drink tea, no judgment here. You can have wine. You can have beer if you don't like wine. And I had to get red wine again tonight because I ran out of Chardonnay once again. So anytime I say spirit, or anytime after, hi, Luke, after a reading, then we're going to say, oh, bless the spirit for that wonderful message. Okay. It's just another way of saying thank you. And if I say spirit and don't even realize it, you can go ahead and take a sip of whatever you're drinking. Okay. And I am Michelle Henderson. I'm a psychic medium in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If you are brand new to the show, because sometimes we get faces, new people that are not letting me know they're here, and it's okay. Don't be shy, but let me know that you are here. And I thought, I want to see how everybody is feeling. I feel like that is so important to know how to start the show and try to get the energy up. So what I want you to do is pick a number. Number one would be happy, two, joyful, and so forth. So let me know how you are feeling today. And, if you're feeling anger, it's okay to express that to everybody because that is your feelings and that's how you're feeling today. So we will definitely honor that. Okay. But that just kind of tells me how you're feeling. And, if I need to get your energy going back up, I will definitely do that. And we will, hopefully by the end of the show, you won't be angry anymore or sad or anything else. So that, so definitely. Oh, Melissa is feeling joyful. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. And I'm actually feeling kind of between happy and joyful at the same time because I'm very appreciative. My 20th show. I can't believe it. And any time that the whenever right before I get on, I still get nervous, and I don't know why. I think that is absolutely normal. But okay, so Courtney. Okay, so is that a 6? So we'll definitely think of you and definitely say our prayers. Kimberly is okay, kind of in between, and Jackie is in between as well. Good, good. And sometimes that, it kind of saves your energy when you're just okay. And then Julie's the number 1, happy. Very good. Hey, Kendra, how are you? Good to see you. Okay. And Darlene is at a 4. Oh, okay. So she's feeling sad today. All right. And I'm just sharing these so that people, if they pick the same number, just know that they're not alone. Okay. So Tori is feeling joyful. All right. Awesome. Danielle is feeling okay. Stephanie is feeling joyful. And Luke is feeling joyful. And Marcia, number 3, okay. Johnette, oh my goodness, it just moved, is feeling a 4, sad. Okay, so we'll definitely think of you through the show. Amy, a number sad. Okay. And you're welcome, Courtney. Hey, we're in this together, man, right? That's why I love meeting with the groups and having the same people come on because it kind of creates a community. So anybody that, will be looking out for you throughout the whole show. The one thing that I wanted to really concentrate on this week is forgiveness, because forgiveness is such a big word. I mean, to me, that it's such a heavy word, and it depends upon what situation you have been in. And I know it's different for different people, the situations and everything, but I'm going to show you what I found about forgiveness. I went ahead and looked up the definition, okay, of what forgiveness is. And it was very interesting. It was very, slim pickings. So, but on this one, it says psychologists generally define forgiveness as a conscious, deliberate decision to release feelings of resentment or vengeance towards a person or a group who has harmed you, regardless of whether they actually deserve your forgiveness. Okay. Vengeance. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. You know how it is when you're reading it, it just doesn't sound right. So that is the definition of forgiveness. Okay. Now, what I also did is I went on and just to see another thing of what somebody else said, it says forgive others, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. So that's what forgiveness brings, is peace. And I know a lot of people who are empaths. I don't know what it is, but we attract narcissistic people, and we tend to really have to forgive them, and so that we can have peace in ourselves, and even violence. And let me tell you, I saw a wonderful, wonderful, very touching. And I don't know, I'm going to go down so that you can actually see this. But Sarah Montana, and this is, if you want to watch it, like I said, it's very touching. It's on TEDx Lincoln Square, and it's, of course, on YouTube. And what she did is she had, growing up, she had her brother and her mother during a robbery. And it was actually the brother's best friend shot both of them. And so she really, really had, okay. Really, Courtney? Okay. She really had to learn how to forgive. And, but if you watch this, you will definitely, definitely see this. I'm going to go ahead and show Courtney, if that's okay. And hopefully you can read it. But it says, I obviously needed to be here tonight because the reason I'm angry is because I haven't forgiven a family member yet. And, Courtney, just like anything else, and what this gal says as well, it does take time. There's not a timeline, and you think that you forgave somebody, and then something else triggers it, and you get angry again. Okay. So, what Sarah said was to me, resonated with me. So it's like you're speaking to the other person. If you can get to this point, it's actually forgiveness. Okay. So she said, I know what you did. It is not okay, but I recognize that you are more than that. I don't want to hold us captive to this anymore. I can heal myself. I don't need anything from you. So what you're doing is you're taking that control, because you cannot control what the other person is doing. You may not get an apology. And so what you're doing is you're taking totally control in the situation. And then that way you can forgive and bring that peace in it. Okay. And like I said, I know that I can't even imagine what people go through. There are several different situations that I cannot even comprehend. And so it does take time, but once you can see this, and also a lot of times, I feel like I need to say this as well, that you need to not only forgive somebody else, but you may need to forgive yourself. And that is hard in itself. If you feel guilty about anything or situation, that's when you know you need to forgive yourself. Okay. And that is the most difficult thing that you have to go through. But if you look at Sarah and watch her video, it is so touching. And it just, what she had to go through is just amazing. Okay. All right. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and explain, and I don't think I have done this before with the mediumship readings. Whenever I do mediumship readings on the show, it's a mini mediumship reading. Okay. So that's why a lot of times I want you to tell me what relationship this person is to you, your loved one that you want me to connect with, because it goes very fast. Whenever I do personal readings, I just usually open up to whatever spirit wants to come through. And then we take time and we really dig into the evidence and the message. For the show, my purpose mainly is to get your loved one in here and basically go ahead. Hi, guys. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Tina. Go ahead and give you, because I think it's so important to kind of give you a message, all right, or give you a message, whatever they're trying to convey. And so it goes very fast. And that's why it's called a mini reading. And I do the same thing with the psychic cards. So just to let you know, okay, because a lot of times if something needs to be cleared up, it's really helpful to be one-on-one a lot of times, because sometimes what they do is they give me symbols or feelings, and sometimes I interpret it differently than what you would have seen it. Okay. Hi, Danny. So it may be a little bit different. So if it doesn't resonate with you, just let me know. Well, I can take it, or I can't take it, or, thank you, move on. And sometimes you'll figure it out later. Okay. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and put this on here too, because it kind of gives you a chance. If I haven't gotten towards the end and you still want a reading, it kind of gives you a chance to step in there. But I want you to go ahead and tell me if you want a mediumship reading. Let me know who you want the mediumship with, okay? What loved one. And then if you want a psychic reading, that's all about you, right? So some direction this week, and let me know which direction you need to go, okay? So let me know what relationship. Now, don't tell me more than that, because if I know more than that, my ego starts kind of filling in the gaps, and I want that ego out of there. I want to get the pure message to you, okay? So I'm going to give it just a few minutes. Okay. When you tell me that you want a reading, okay, tell me tell me, okay, so I need to clear that up. So if you want a reading, let me know cards, okay? I'm so sorry. So my directions were wrong, okay? So if you want a card reading, psychic reading, just put cards. If you want a mediumship reading, tell me the relationship of the person that you want to hear from, okay? I am so sorry. Okay, so Danny, okay, for some reason, I'm drawn to you, okay? And when you said mom, because I did have somebody that was kind of connecting with me at the very beginning, and I'm going, okay, I want to make sure that this goes with somebody, because sometimes they can line up and it could be somebody else. Okay. So let me see if I can get your mom, okay, and see if that's the person. Okay. Um, I'm asking her to see if it was the person I was talking to at the very beginning. Because I told her, I said, don't tell me any information because I want to get all the information whenever, your loved one is with me. So I said, just watch me get ready for the show tonight. And so she did. Okay. And what was going on, and I'll just show you what the feeling came through, Danny, is I was watching a YouTube video that kind of gets me music, YouTube video, and it kind of gets me ready to start. And somebody was playing a piano and it kept showing me music notes. So, your mom is definitely telling me something. I don't, she really told me that she enjoyed music, and a keyboard. She was going, oh yes, I love music. So, and then the notes, came on the music, and she was going, oh my gosh, that is awesome. I love the music notes. So she's kind of letting me know that is definitely who was telling her, because I get goosebumps whenever they're telling me yes, right? And so definitely with the music. And like I said, with these mini readings, I'm just going to tell you what I get, and I want you to kind of fill in, because we could figure it out through the clues. But let me see if I can ask her. Okay. All right. So kind of what her message right now is okay. So she's kind of letting me feel that right now in your life, it's kind of almost like she wants to tell it through music. That sometimes, right now the music is not flowing in your life. It's very short and it's not flowing. And kind of how the music notes, go through and it's really flowing, and the music's together. Well, she's saying right now the music that's in your life is not flowing. Okay. And that so yeah, so you need to, she's kind of let me know what you really need to do is enjoy life, enjoy the music that it brings you. Okay. And don't let anybody tell you how to play your own music. Okay, that way it will flow better. And so anytime that you hear music and you feel like, oh my gosh, your heart is just at peace, she's saying she is definitely there. Okay. All right. So yeah, your life is not. Okay. So let me actually, okay. So she wanted me not to pull from those cards. It was kind of more of these art cards that I have. So let me go ahead and pull something from here. And she just one card to get her message through. Okay. Okay. All right. So, you know how a lot of people start their own music and their own life so that it flows better. Okay. So, what you need to do is a new start. So, sometimes when the music is not flowing in your life and it's kind of choppy, right? You need a brand new start. You need to clear the music staff, the staff notes, where the notes go. So, clear all of that and make your own music. And don't let anyone tell you to how you live your life. So she's pretty much saying just tear up that sheet music that you have now and start brand new. So wow, I really love her. Oh Danny, because I really loved how she kind of involved the music and the flow in your life and everything. She must have been very, whenever she expressed herself, she was very good at doing that. All right, so let's raise our glasses and say, Danny, gosh, write your own music. And I hope this message is, resonated with you and will get you going with that new start. Blessings. All right. Oh, I love that. I love when Spirit connects things like that, and it makes it into a story, doesn't it, guys? Okay. Okay, Susan, I kind of went to you because whenever I was reading, um, I think your dad is already here because he says, I guess you want to talk to me. I guess I really want to hear from my dad. so, so it's like, what do you mean, you guess? So, and of course, he's saying that in a joking manner, okay? He is definitely laughing when he's saying it. So whenever I saw that, that's what he wanted me to go to you, okay? And it's almost, wow, his personality is very big, okay? Just like he's saying, you guess. He would like find something that somebody was saying and he would like turn it into a joke, or he was full of life and lots of energy going on. And oh my gosh, and it just seemed like he really, really enjoyed life. And again, I think what I'm feeling from you too is why you're wanting to talk to him is maybe to get that reassurance about life, okay? And he is definitely saying, baby girl, you don't need reassurance, okay? Everybody is on their own journey in life. And the way that you're going will bring joy, but don't second guess yourself, okay? Okay. And sometimes, just like the music notes, whenever I was looking, for some validation for the first reading, he's wanting me to really look at the cross. Okay. I've got a cross on my table, and he's saying to find joy, you need to have faith. And he's saying faith is the number one thing that you need to put in your life. Okay. He's kind of like showing, okay, he's kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say dancing around. So he was definitely had a lot of child energy about him. So, but he is definitely saying you need to find the faith. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do messages from above. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look what card I just got. Oh my gosh. I love whenever, see, I never doubt spirit, but you just never know. A God-given right is joy. Okay. So he's saying find the faith and you will definitely find the joy. Okay. In life. And that's exactly where you need to be. All right. So let's do it, guys. All right. Let's raise our glass to Susan. And that was awesome. 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 Oh, and Susan, happy tears, right? Happy tears. Okay. Because, oh gosh, he's sending me love to you. Okay. He's wanting me to send you love. Gosh, sometimes I can't get my words right. Okay. So let's go ahead after saying that blessing. Okay, Kimberly, I'm just going to tell you. Oh my gosh, I can't even get it. But I'll tell you, Kimberly, that whenever you dream of someone that has passed, that they are definitely communicating with you, okay? So you do not need me to communicate with that person. So definitely when you go to sleep, say, I really, really want to communicate with you again, okay? What? Okay, I got to read this real quick. Is my Jack with you tonight, Michelle? He lives popping up on your lives. I know he does, doesn't he? He really does. And I will say this, Claire, okay? I'm going to tell you that, he never leaves, right? So he is definitely here. So don't ever question if he's here. Okay. So, so don't ever question it. Okay. Yeah, because he never leaves. He's just reminding you, right? Oh, yes, he did. Okay. Actually, I was trying to get above that one. All right, Tammy, let me see if you are still here, my dear. I don't know what it is with the mom energy, but for some reason there, it's very interesting when I came on because I kept feeling all of these moms. Usually, sometimes it's just guys, and today it's definitely moms. Okay. And Tammy, I really don't remember if I brought your mom through or not. Let's see what we can get. Okay. Okay, Tammy, I know that you said mom, but I am really feeling, and it could be your mom, but I'm also feeling that a grandmother is with her as well. Because it's almost like she's saying, well, I also have, grandmother with me, and she seems very, very quiet type person. You know what I'm saying? Um, but she definitely wanted me to let you know that a grandmother is here. Okay. Because the way, and I'll just tell you why I think that is because for a grandmother, a lot of times I see purses, like because my grandmother always carried one of those square purses, and so that's why she was kind of showing me that grandmother was also with her. Okay, so they are definitely there together. Ah, okay, all right. So what she's really letting me, and it's very interesting, and again, that they find ways to communicate with me, right? Um, Terry, I'm going to write your name and look at that question in a minute. Okay, so fear. Okay, so before I come on, I always listen. Now you know all my secrets, but I always listen to "Fear of the Unknown" by the band. It's a disco, is what they call themselves, and and it's from Disney, and it's. But she keeps showing me or I'm hearing fear of the unknown very, very loudly. And she's kind of, she's, the reason why she's doing that is because she's let me know that you're kind of fearful of the unknown. In other words, whatever is around the corner that may be happening. And, that could be immediately in the future. And so she's definitely is a fear of the unknown. So um but she is letting me know that there is no fear. You should not have fear involved, that whatever is right around the corner is actually going to be a good thing. And again, we're showing the faith in here, okay? Because you don't know what is behind. She's showing me a mountain, so you don't know what's on the other side of the mountain, right? So whatever fear that you have, you need to get that ego out of the way and really don't think of the fear. Bring up your vibrations a little bit and be more happy about it, because only you can control that fear, right? Okay. And the reason why I'm kind of stopping because the music stopped. And so I'm waiting to see if she has anything else to say about that. Okay. So she's wanting me to go ahead and pull postcards from heaven instead of the messages from above. And what this has is like a little message on it, makes it very, very personal. Oh, sorry. That was the directions of the instructions. Okay. So that was not the right card. So let me go ahead and read this. I was just making sure this is the one that she was wanting me to give you. She says, I'm always with you, but don't worry. I'm not watching you while you're in the bathroom. That's always a good thing. We can be close, but spirits have boundaries. Okay, so she's kind of laughing. She was wanting me to end on not on a serious note, because she's saying to get the fear out of your life, you need to have humor, okay? And you need to find the humor behind everything, even things that happen. Like when I pulled out the instruction card, there's always a purpose to it, okay? So definitely look at all the positive and have humor in your life, have fun. Okay. All right, Tammy. I think that was it because your mom's kind of doing this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do blessings for that wonderful, wonderful message. Okay. And let's say cheer to spirit. Thank you. But yes, don't take everything so serious, right? All right, let me go back up here. I just wanted to read this question. Question about during my son being hurt. We were going to the old friend's house that had passed away at least 10 years ago. How can I get ready? Okay. And what I would really do with this, Terry, is I would definitely pray about it. And it may not be a premonition dream, okay? It may be something that you're just, afraid of type thing, but I would definitely pray about it and for, get protection, because sometimes even premonition dreams, things change depending on free will, right? And so I would definitely pray for protection and just kind of see if you can get a symbol, like ask the question, is this a premonition or is it just my fear? And see if you can get a message, okay? And just tell them, I need protection. But kind of after the question, I would definitely look for signs to see if everything's okay. All right. But yeah, definitely pray for protection is what I would do. But I'm kind of getting that it's more of being fearful of your son, and I think he's going to be okay. But and from a mama, you always want your children to be protected, okay? And spirit and the divine will do that. All you need to do is you need to ask for it, okay? All right. Okay. All right. Believe it or not, I'm actually, and I know, Julie, for some reason, I'm having to go to you, okay? Okay, let me go ahead and do these. Okay. Okay, Julie, what I want you to do, okay, is right now I'm really, sometimes whenever I don't feel somebody's energy, that just means that you're kind of closed up, and that could just be that you've had an emotional day and not having, to really deal with it yet. So what I need you to do is take a couple deep breaths. You need to clear your mind. Just like if you're, before you do a reading yourself, okay? So go ahead and take those deep breaths, and I can already feel that's already happening, okay? And I'm beginning to feel some energy coming in, because whenever you get stressed or whatever, it's like you put a block. I don't know what it is about energy, and then once you start taking those deep breaths is when you open, okay? All right, so clear the vessel. All right, so and this is interesting. All right, so you kind of did this just a few minutes ago, right? Clearing the vessel. So this is something that you've had to work on in the past, and you've had to really clear that vessel. And this means just clearing your energy, getting that energy up. It may be something, some fear that you've had to clear out, barriers. So it's kind of like clearing the vessel. And that's exactly what you did. So, which tells me that even though you've worked on it in the past, it triggers it a little bit, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So, yes, I love this, how it goes. Okay. This is what you need to work on this week. Okay. Honor the cycles. So sometimes whenever you're feeling down or you're not too sure about things, right? You need to honor the cycles. So you're going to have to really deal with the feelings that you're feeling with and get in your subconscious, say, why am I feeling this way? And then eventually it will leave. But you need to definitely feel those feelings first. And then you'll get happy again. But that's how we learn, right? All right. So this way, also be magnetized. Okay. What this means is whenever you have that wonderful energy, right? But yeah, you will attract things to you. So it's almost like manifestation, right? So things will happen to you. And it will, oh my gosh. So this is an awesome card. So make it into the habit of clearing the vessel. And you may need to do more meditation so that you do this, Julie. Okay. So awesomeness. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Let's see. Okay. I am getting the cards ready, and then we're going to do the glass. Cheers to spirit. All right. Blessings. All right. Oh, and you know what? Yeah. Okay. All right. The one thing I forgot to do, and Spirit has actually reminded me, is I need to do the drawing of, and you've got to be present to be here, okay? And these are the top fans. And so, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to draw another one because Tammy actually drew your name. I already did you. All right. So, well, you know what, Tammy, I think I will do this for you. I know that I've already drawn you, but let's do this. Let's go ahead and do because I did a mediumship with you, I'm going to go ahead and do a psychic reading. I think that's fair because you're here. And let's do that, okay? Okay. Okay. And we are definitely going to work on Tammy's humor, right? So, all right. So letting go, right? Learn to let go. And this goes with your mediumship reading. So it may be another thing is letting go. And this is what you've had to do in the past. And, you have learned how to let go, but sometimes you need to continue to let go, right? Celebration, let go and have fun. This is what you need to definitely do this week, right? Have fun, take care of yourself, let things down, be humorous, right? Make yourself a fool, do something that people are going, what is she doing? And then, of course, make it into habit. Pursue spiritual growth, enlightenment. So you have a lot of spiritual things about you, but you need to raise that energy so that you can have all these blessings that are waiting for you, girl. Okay. So make it into a habit of definitely pushing the ego out, having fun in life, and that spirituality will just shine in you. It will like be a beacon of light, right? All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's do this. All right, Tammy, one more time. One more time. Blessings, blessing, blessing. Hey, Ashley. Hey, how are you? My poor puppy. I can hear my puppy. All right. So, Tammy, yes. So, definitely just have fun with it, girl. Have fun. All right. Go on those nature walks. I keep hearing that too, okay? All right. Cheers, cheers, cheers. All right. Okay. Kimberly, it is your turn. Oh, lovely puppies. Blessings. Is all I'll say. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the dance cards with you. Dancing through life. Maybe that's why mediumship, that Mama had the piano playing and everything. Okay. All right, Kimberly. I like it. I like it. Your energy feels really good. And I can tell that it's beginning to get higher vibrations, which is excellent. Okay, so let's look at it. Be authentic. This is something that you have worked on in the past, is being yourself. And that's probably why your energy just feels so good, is because you're being authentic of who you truly are. And you're letting people know who you are, which is awesome. Okay, so this week, what you need to work on is being fluid. And what this means is being flexible. So whenever things come up this week, or even, in the future, what you need to do is look at whatever is happening and look at different solutions and be flexible of how you're going to approach each one. Okay. It's almost like, I think I've said this before, water can get into gas, it can be solid, and it can be liquid form. So kind of be the same way. Just kind of grip the different strategies out there, and even think on your own what kind of strategy you can be flexible on. Okay. And then this is so important. Okay. Is being present. And I love this picture because this is what's coming in my mind, is he's having a balance. And so when you balance things, you live in the present. Okay. So this needs to be a habit of yours. Whenever you start looking into the future, just say present. I need to be present, and bring it back. Okay. Or if you start thinking about things that have happened in the past and think, why haven't I learned from that yet? Think that's in the past. I am here in the present. Keep your mind in the present. Okay. So gosh, let's do another. My goodness. Blessings to spirit. Thank you so much for that message. All right, Kimberly. You're going to be busy this week, right? Living in the present. And really, if you slow down a little bit, your mind, it's very, very easy to live in the present, right? Okay. All right. Yeah, always worried about the future. Well, I've, in the past, I was very worried about the future myself. And then you let me tell you what kind of helped me is letting go and letting spirit take over, because I know that, and that's when you want to reach out and pray as well. So they always show you the right way. And that, right. All right. Danielle, let's do you. Okay. Okay. The reason why I am stopping in, I think it's like all these moms and grandmothers got together because they're all coming in. So, and Tori, I will let you know, I have never, and I can send you to somebody, but I have never connected to a pet before. I just have not, had it happen yet. Doesn't mean that it's not going to, but I haven't. So I would definitely look for somebody that has. Okay. And if a pet does come through, I will definitely let you know. Okay. All right. So Tori, let me see who this is. Okay. And I'm let me know. I'm getting a grandmother presents. And it's very, very interesting. When I said present, it's almost like she was correcting me. So it kind of tells you kind of about her person. It tells you about the personality that she was very almost like black and white and very logical if she's correcting me. And I'm getting too that she's just showing me a young, and I want to say young girl. When I say young, like in her 20s, and I see, okay, I kind of see that you have blonde hair, but she's kind of letting me know that she was also very, very pretty when she was younger. Okay, and she was very, very proud of it. So she has a lot of good self-esteem. Okay. All right. So she's kind of letting, okay, that's quite interesting. So she's kind of letting me know that right now there is a situation that's going on. And a lot of times, and we do this, the word comes, and I think that's one reason why she's kind of showing me a mirror and what she looked like and everything. But sometimes when we look at situations, we look at it as an illusion. Okay. And what this means is um, we look at different things in life and we look at it one way and we're looking at all the other way it could be than what it should be. You're not looking at the truth, I guess you could say. So what she's kind of letting me know is there are several situations that are going on right now, and you really need to honor this truth, okay? Which means you really need to look at the truth of what it is. Don't put an illusion around this. Don't kind of sugarcoat it, okay? Make sure that you look at it truthfully, and that is the only way that you're going to find a solution to it. But don't have an illusion with whatever is going on, okay? Definitely look at it as truth. And I think that's one reason why she was kind of showing me as being black and white, because, when you see the truth you can't change, right? It is black and white. Illusion, you're using your creativity around it. So to be able to move on, you definitely need to find the truth in the situation. Okay. Okay. And she's kind of like, that was it. So short and sweet, in other words, she kind of wanted to get her point across that way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a message from above and just one card. Okay. Okay. All right, so this does have something to do with what we're talking about is the ego, because what the ego does is oh my goodness, it really fools us a lot, okay? It kind of twists the truth around so that you see it as an illusion. So you really need to take that crown off the ego, because the ego should not be in control, okay? And this might be another thing that you need to slow down, sit by yourself and kind of meditate over, and definitely find the truth in whatever is going on. Okay. All right. So Danielle, I hope this helped. All right. Let's say raise our glass. Okay. And let's say cheers to spirit. And something is telling me that Danielle is not here anymore, but I will definitely get her the message. So let me know if you're still here, and I will text if you are not. Okay. So let's see. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. I don't know why. Something was telling me that I don't know if you had to think things through or that you weren't presently here, but I don't know why I heard. All right. So Tess, let's go with you. Okay. And the reason why I'm stopping is I've got 3 sets of cards now, which is so exciting because it's for, different people. All right. So I'm going to do this one. Okay. All right. So with Tess, what I was kind of feeling with your energy, it was very interesting because it was like in the beginning, I wasn't feeling anything. And again, it was just like it was kind of coming in very slowly. So I don't know if you're like, um, yeah, I mean, you want the reading probably for validation, but it's like, I don't know if you're wanting to hear what it says. But that was very, very interesting. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. So this is Muse. Okay. And this is something that you have worked on in the past is to seek out or act as positive, inspiring, and helpful muse to another's creativity. So what this means is it's almost like you've helped others in their creativity, whatever they're doing. You are there to help. Okay. Which is awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay. And what I've been doing is kind of looking at a symbol, and I'm seeing this lady right here kind of looking down. And so it's almost like you weren't looking for it, but it's like people are attracted to you for this help. so, so that is quite interesting. That's awesome. That's a great person. Okay. So right now, what you need to work on is you can deal successfully with whatever challenges and circumstances arise. So you have whatever it takes. So whatever is thrown at you, girl, you're like a warrior and you're going, yeah, bring it on, bring it on. I can do anything. Even though you may not think it like you were kind of slowly coming in, you are capable. So this is something that you really need to believe in, okay? That you are capable and you have that warrior in you and you can get it done, girl, okay? So in this habit, change. For a change, do something you usually do in a certain way in a different way. So don't get set in your ways, okay? Because you are more capable of doing different things. So don't kind of sit there and think, oh, I'm kind of comfortable sitting here, not pursuing what I think I need to do. What you need to do is definitely change, okay? And what this means is do it a different way. So if you're used to doing something one way, like you bake cookies one way, do it a different way. I don't know. Cook out in the sun, do something different and see if it brings about the same ending, okay? Because if you do it differently, it just kind of, makes things more interesting, okay? It brings life more interesting. And life won't be boring, okay? So maybe, when you get up and you get out of bed, go on the other side of the bed instead of one way, or sleep on the other side of the bed, or turn your bed around, or do something different. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Tess, but you've got the capability. Okay. All right. Let's do cheers to spirit. Awesome. Awesome. All right, Ashley, I know you're still on here, maybe. Okay. If you haven't left. Now, Ashley is a psychic medium. And if you, maybe come on next month and help me do some readings, you are more than welcome. But let's do cheers to spirit for Tess. Okay. Now, I always hate to do it because I kind of feel like, I don't know, it's interesting how spirit kind of says done. So it kind of, when we come to the end, I'm not feeling as many spirits. And Kimberly had a very good question. Sometimes do you not know who the spirit is? And a lot of times the answer could be yes. Sometimes whoever I'm reading to may not understand what I've told them. And so what I have to do is I have to turn it around and say, okay, can you give some information so that this person knows who you are? And sometimes I'll just tell them, and sometimes it will click and sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes it takes a week or so for that reader for everything to come together. But again, if we have that 30 minutes, it's something that we work out together and we can figure out who it is, okay? When you're doing a platform reading, sometime when you have an audience, it is difficult sometimes because sometimes they'll piggyback. and what piggyback together. And this means two spirits will come in that are very similar. And that is sometimes interesting, to say the least. But sometimes they'll have the same message. One time I had two grandmothers coming through, and I drew one grandmother, but the other grandmother was the one that was giving me all the information and messages. So we figured out it was both her grandmothers coming through. One wanted to be drawn, the other didn't. So I found that interesting. Okay. All right. So I'm going to draw, let's see, 4. Okay. 4 cards. So pick a number between 1 and 4. Okay. And ask a question, or if you don't know a question, just ask for, information to something or a message. Okay. And so this is kind of a collective thing. Okay. So between 1 and 4, and let me know. Yes, Tammy, I love Ashley too. She's good. Okay. So let me know. Next week too, I just want to let you know, I may have a surprise guest coming on. Okay. And he's been on here before. So that's all I'll say. So hopefully he will be here. Okay. So, all right. So let's look at number 1. Number 1, retreat and recharge. Okay. This is when you really need to do self-care. Okay. When you don't have that energy and you come home, you need to do self-care, or you're going to wear yourself out. Okay, Kimberly, this is for you. Okay. That number 1, self-care. And, if you love taking baths, take a salt bath, and that a lot of times will help. Okay. All right. So number 2, sparkle and shine. So we have Melissa and Melissa. Okay. So Melissa, sparkle and shine. Oh, isn't that awesome? So show your authentic self and you shine, girl, and let people see your light, and people will be attracted to you and see your spirit just all bubble up. Okay. I love that. All right. So number 3, oh my gosh, Tori and Julie all together. And I think that's it. Okay. Oh, and yeah, Julie, I said improvise. I love this too. So improvise. So you're going to go, oh my gosh, that's so interesting. Okay. So you're going to find different pathways to go. Okay. And there's not one way to get there, right? So be creative and think of different ways you can actually see the outcome in. Okay. And Luke, I love this. Number 2, sparkle and shine. What does that remind you of, right? That's all I'll say. Okay. So maybe you need to help your, people in the family that have this business, right? So maybe it's kind of showing you that too, to help sparkle and shine. Okay. So that's a little joke here. Okay. So number 4. Oh, and Tammy. Okay. You too. Okay. So, Terry and Tess and Melissa. Okay. So give and receive. Okay. So this is kind of telling me, and a lot of times, and what I'm getting from this card right now is you give a lot of yourself, okay, to the people, to spiritual. You keep giving, but you also need to receive. And that means on this earth plane, you need to let other people help you so that you can receive things, and receive love, and receive, oh my gosh, just support. And if you need to, you can always go spiritually and pray for protection, pray, for help. But because you give so much. Okay. And sometimes you've got to be the one that receives. And it's really hard for someone that gives all the time to actually receive, but hey, you need to. Okay. Definitely need to. Oh, Stephanie got number 4. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Blessings to everybody. I hope you have a fabulous week. Wednesday night, I do spiritual knowledge, and Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And I'm going to go over also of how you can forgive, go in more detail about that. So if you feel like you really need that, it will be Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Okay. If not, have a fabulous weekend. Let's do blessings to spirit. Cheers to spirit for everything, that all the healing and everything that went on tonight was totally awesome. And I appreciate you for coming. All right. And keep Keep that shine up and all that energy. And remember, faith moves mountains, right? All right. I'm sorry I had to take one more sip before I ended it. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Enjoyed it.